How you doing, crew? Welcome to another video. My name is Jose, and if you like crypto news, if you like to be informed in the crypto market, in the charts, on how are on what are gonna be the next moves for the projects, just subscribe and like this video, because that's pretty much what I do here. I tell you everything. I compile all the information throughout the webs and tell you what's most important. So let's start with the video. So yesterday, Bitcoin had a pump. It's been having a pump for pretty much 5 days, I think, and it went all the way to 41K. And something happened. Amazon pretty much came out and said that the rumors that they were going to accept Bitcoin were not true, and there was a pretty much a dump on, or I wouldn't say a dump, but Bitcoin had a retrace of 7.7%, and a lot of people started panicking. A lot of people said oh no, we're not in a bull run anymore. Oh, F Amazon, F you, blah blah blah, F you Bezos. Well, let me tell you something. Let me show you the charts here. So last week we were here on the 29 mark, and we went all the way after the B World conference and with the Amazon the Amazon news. We went all the way almost to the 41K mark. After Amazon said that they were not gonna accept Bitcoin, which it makes no sense, because they still have the job post in their website that they want to look for an executive that build their ecosystems on blockchain payments. But anyways, like I always said, don't listen to what they say, listen to what they do. So anyways, Bitcoin came down to the $36,000 mark. It didn't go back to 20, it didn't go back to below 31K. It went only to the 36K mark, and right now is sitting at $38,400. So there's no time to panic. I mean, crew, remember, this pretty much is it's a retrace, and it might go up a little bit. I mean, we have to check on the next few hours just to see where Bitcoin goes from here. Now let's start with another news. So Goldman Sachs, that's another thing. Goldman Sachs applied yesterday for a DeFi ETF. So that this comes from CoinDesk, and it says that the financial giant pretty much made an application with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, for an exchange-traded fund that will offer exposure to public companies in decentralized finance and blockchains around the globe. So that's another thing. If you still don't think that blockchain technology, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrencies are a thing, just look what Goldman Sachs is doing. Look what JP Morgan is doing. Look what Citibank is doing. Look what Visa and MasterCard are doing. They are all turning their eyes towards crypto. They are all turning their eyes towards cryptocurrency. Another news is that Shopify will allow merchants to sell their NFTs directly through their stores. So as you probably know, Shopify it's a website where you can have an e-commerce store of whatever you want to have it, and then pretty much your store lives there. So it cuts the middleman, and now they are allowing their merchants to sell their NFTs. And let's see who is the first the first merchant that wants to sell their NFT. So one of the first Shopify merchants to offer NFTs will be the NBA's Chicago Bulls. Will launch an NFT legacy collection on Monday, featuring the franchise 6 world championship shrimp. That's huge. I mean, like, I'm not a Chicago Bulls fan, but I just imagine those NFTs of Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen. I mean, like Dennis Rodman, the 90s Chicago Bulls team. I mean, that pretty much it just, if you like sports, you're gonna like this. So anyways, let's finish with this. IMF says making Bitcoin a national currency is a inadvisable shortcut. So the IMF, if you don't know, is the International Monetary Fund. It's pretty much a bank that all the countries go to when they're pretty much in trouble, in financial trouble, and then they give them money, or they give them a loan. And what the country has to do is pretty much pay that money back with interest. So this makes sense because the IMF sees that Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrencies are pretty much they're a threat to the way they're doing things, the way they're ripping off their countries by giving them pretty much money and making them living into debt. And that's why they're putting this. That's why they're pretty much saying that they're not advising to make Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency legal tender, because they know that they won't be able to manage those countries monetarily. They know that if they carry Bitcoin, if El Salvador carry Bitcoin, they won't be able to lend money from the IMF. So that this is fraud. I mean, and it's just something that comes from people that have pushed down all third world countries and other countries throughout decades, and what they're doing is they're trying to stay alive. They're trying to pretty much stay up flow because they know that the blockchain technology will change the world financially and in every other aspect of life. So that's why they're scared, because they don't wanna disappear with all this blockchain movement. So those were the news for this morning, short and sweet. Remember, don't panic. Bitcoin pretty much is hanging on the 38,000 mark. You know, we're pretty much out there. We're pretty much close to the 40K mark. We just need 41K to break 41K, and then, you know, we'll go all the way up because there's not too much resistance, like I've been saying before. And we just gotta stay focused. Remember, like this video and subscribe to this channel. My name is Jose, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.